Imagine if Black Mirror was a graphic novel, but also if it was irreverent and cute and not objectively horrifying. Hi, I'm Megan, and this is Crowded. Crowded, written by Christopher Sebela and illustrated by Rose Stein and Ted Brandt, is an ongoing graphic novel series with each volume running about 168 pages. Though it never outrightly asks, it does pose the question through situational occurrences: how far is too far in terms of what we can do with technology? Crowded takes place in the vague near future when the world runs on an economy of job shares and apps, while crowdfunding has evolved into Reaper, a platform for assassination that's trickled down from politicians, celebrities, and CEOs to everyday life and all its petty resentments. A world where anyone with enough backers and the money they contribute can kill anyone else. Like Charlie Ellison, who up until now has led a quiet, normal life until she wakes up to find herself the target of a Reaper campaign with $1 million on her head. Hunted by all of Los Angeles, Charlie hires Vita, the lowest rated bodyguard on the Defend app. As the campaign picks up speed and Vita takes out incompetent civilians and aspirational assassins on their tail, she and Charlie will have to figure out who wants Charlie dead and why before the campaign's 30 days or their lives are over. Crowded is definitely for older teens and adults, as it employs mature language and themes. The story takes place in a world that is very much like the one we are living in, with readers being able to recognize the technology being used, such as apps and smartphones, while being able to easily imagine having the technology that we don't have, such as hypertubes and functional smart cars. The beauty about Crowded is that although it is taking the concept of capitalism and crowdfunding to a logical extreme, i.e., starting assassination campaigns that people are free to take part in if they want to make a quick buck, it is not hard to imagine that happening. Parts of society have become unfettered, for better or for worse. Technology is more advanced, but it is not being used to actually better people's lives. Privacy, as far as data collection, is largely a thing of the past, even though people are still imagining that it exists, and there is a distinct lack of empathy for strangers when lives and money are on the line. The art of Crowded is dynamic and colorful, drawing in the reader through the story as the characters split and kick their way across the panels. The characters are not particularly likable, but in a way that is part of their charm. Vita is standoffish and tentatively optimistic about life, while Charlie is an extroverted disaster child. They make bad decisions and are selfish, but at the same time, they're goofy, crack jokes with each other, and have those sticky human emotions that, as much as we don't want to feel they are relatable, end up being very much so.